What if the secret to getting everything you want in life is getting less lazy? Not more, but less. Specifically, what if there is a kind of laziness that super successful people use to accomplish more while working less and accomplishing more, becoming better at doing less? Today, we dive into the power of strategic laziness, not as an absence of effort, but as an efficiency driver that can fundamentally transform your life. This video is for those who feel stuck or overwhelmed, for those who know they're capable of more, yet feel like they're stuck in a loop of endless busywork. And most importantly, it is for those who know they lazy, but want to harness that perceived weakness into their greatest superpower. We'll cover the 10 laws of strategic laziness and how they relate to the ambitious and lazy framework. If you're ready to master this powerful mentality, let's begin. Number 1, stop trading time for money. To succeed at anything, you need time. But modern society seems to program us to trade our most precious resource, time, for money. Most people get trapped in a cycle of hourly work to sustain their lifestyle. Even worse, some spend their days chasing monetary gains at the expense of neglecting things that matter. Strategic laziness challenges this conventional wisdom. It starts by recognizing that time is your most valuable asset, and money is often just a tool to buy more time. The goal is to find ways to leverage your time to generate wealth without falling into the trap of trading your hours for dollars. One way to do this is by figuring out how to do work once and have it automatically repeat forever. For example, build an online course once and sell it over and over again. Automate your social media presence through scheduled posts. Or invest in assets that bring in passive income, such as rental properties. By adopting this mindset, you shift your focus from being a mere time-based employee to becoming a strategically lazy investor, entrepreneur, or creator. This allows you to enjoy the rewards of your efforts without being tethered to the clock. 2, think leverage, not effort. In a world that glorifies hustle culture, strategic laziness stands out as a counterintuitive path to success. Instead of blindly putting in more effort, strategic laziness prompts us to think about leverage. Leverage amplifies your efforts and lets you accomplish more with less. Leverage can come in various forms. For instance, mastering one skill can open doors to multiple job opportunities. Creating a single piece of content, like a video or an in-depth guide, can establish you as an expert in your field and lead to various speaking engagements. A great example is writing a book. Writing one book can lead to multiple interviews, podcast appearances, and even paid talks. The key to leveraging your skills and accomplishments is to recognize that the value you provide doesn't have to be tied to a specific activity. 3, stop being busy and start working on the right things. Busyness has become a badge of honor, a symbol of productivity and success. But strategic laziness challenges this notion by encouraging us to differentiate between being busy and working on what truly matters. Being busy is often associated with hard work and dedication, but it can also be a distraction from what really moves the needle. On the other hand, working on the right things implies a focused, intentional approach that prioritizes quality over quantity. Strategic laziness calls for a shift in mindset away from busyness and towards thoughtful, deliberate action. By aligning your efforts with what truly matters, you can amplify your impact and achieve your goals more efficiently. So the question to ask yourself is, am I busy doing the right things, or am I simply caught up in a web of distractions? Number 4, ruthlessly eliminate everything except the vital few. According to the 80-20th rule, roughly 80% of outcomes results from 20% of causes. Strategic laziness involves ruthlessly identifying and eliminating everything except that vital 20%. To do this, ask yourself which 20% of your efforts bring in 80% of your results. Once you've identified these high-impact activities, double down on them. This might mean cutting out certain commitments, delegating tasks, or rethinking your priorities. By focusing on the few things that matter most, you can avoid the trap of trying to excel at everything. Remember, strategic laziness is not about doing nothing. It's about doing what works. Number 5, minimize decisions. Every decision, big or small, consumes mental energy. Strategic laziness involves minimizing decisions to preserve your mental firepower for what truly matters. You can do this by creating systems around recurring choices. For example, meal template, capsule wardrobe, morning routine, etc. These systems automate your decisions, freeing your mind to focus on more important matters. By reducing the number of decisions you need to make, you'll find yourself making better, more intentional choices in areas that have a bigger impact on your life. 6. Design your environment to make good choices inevitable. Your environment plays a huge role in shaping your behavior. Strategic laziness recognizes this and suggests designing your environment to make good choices inevitable. This means structuring your physical space, digital tools, and social interactions to support your goals and values. For example, keep unhealthy food out of sight. Use website blockers to minimize distractions. And surround yourself with people who inspire and support you. By doing so, you'll create a supportive ecosystem that makes it easier to stick to your plans and resist temptations. Remember, your environment should work for you, not against you. 7. Learn how to do work once and have it repeat itself. Strategic laziness encourages you to break the time for money. Trapped by exploring ways to do work once and have it automatically repeat itself. This might involve investing in automation tools, building digital products, or creating systems that streamline your workflows. For example, having a single content idea can lead to multiple blog posts, videos, and podcasts. Invest in equipment that simplifies complex tasks, or create templates that help you deliver consistent results. By mastering this skill, you'll free up your time and energy for more strategic pursuits. Note 8. Focus on building systems, not just goals. Strategic laziness shifts the focus from setting goals, which is something amateurs do, to building systems, which is a hallmark of professionals. Goals provide direction, but systems ensure that direction translates into consistent action. When you build a system that works, the goals take care of themselves. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like get fit, create a system that includes a workout routine, a healthy diet, and a fitness tracker. By adopting this approach, you establish a structure that increases your chances of success, aligning your daily actions with your long-term aspirations. 9. Identify the minimum effective dose. Strategic laziness involves finding the minimum effective dose, the smallest input needed to produce a desired outcome. It's about avoiding the trap of always doing more when more isn't necessary. For example, identify the smallest amount of exercise that still provides health benefits, the shortest study session that yields meaningful learning, or the fewest networking events that can lead to desired opportunities. By determining the MED, you eliminate wasted effort and ensure that your actions are both efficient and effective. This practice helps you optimize your time and energy, allowing you to accomplish more while feeling less overwhelmed. 10. Don't be afraid to leverage others. Strategic laziness recognizes that you don't have to do it all yourself. By leveraging the skills and expertise of others, you can accomplish more while dedicating your time and energy to your strengths. This might mean hiring freelancers for tasks like graphic design or social media management, collaborating with others on projects, or seeking mentorship and guidance from experts. Remember, strategic laziness is not about being lazy. It's about being smart. And being smart means knowing when and how to ask for help and support. These 10 laws of strategic laziness provide a roadmap to success by offering practical strategies to optimize your time, effort, and energy. However, they are most effective when combined with an ambitious but lazy philosophy. which serves as the overarching mental model for applying these principles. First, strategic laziness is a mental model upgrade. It represents a shift from scarcity-based thinking, where one feels compelled to work tirelessly due to fear of lack, to an abundance-based mindset where one realizes that strategic actions can create lasting change. It enables individuals to see beyond conventional limitations and discover new possibilities. Second, strategic laziness as an identity-based transformation. At its core, ABEL is about reshaping your identity to align with your goals. Strategic laziness supports this process by encouraging the establishment of routines and systems that reinforce your evolving self-image. By consistently engaging in behaviors that reflect your desired identity, you gradually internalize these traits, making them an integral part of your being. Third, strategic laziness involves unlearning outdated beliefs. It challenges traditional notions of hard work and productivity, particularly the notion that one must constantly hustle or have everything figured out. This is especially relevant for those in their 20s who often feel pressure to conform to societal expectations. Fourth, strategic laziness can free up energy for deep work and learning. By streamlining and automating tasks, strategic laziness allows for more focused, undistracted attention, which is essential for skill acquisition and cognitive offloading. And fifth, strategic laziness supports accelerated skill acquisition. Strategic laziness aligns well with the principles of deep work and circadian mastery, allowing for focused, undistracted learning during peak mental performance times. It also encourages the learning of meta skills, which have the potential to multiply one's ability to learn any skill. Thank you for watching. And remember, embracing strategic laziness is not about being inactive. It's about being intelligent in how you allocate your resources. It's about working smarter, not harder. So go forth and embrace your strategic laziness and keep hustling.